trying to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Our stories.
So I see myself having a couple number one albums.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix. The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers. Our music. Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
It's hard to get this energy anywhere else.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey guys, it's Hamatu Amson. Welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Wednesday morning, everyone. If you're watching us live, it is Hump Day. We are in the middle of the week, so sana maging masaya ang araw ninyo today, but also, for the rest of the week, malapit na din ang weekend, so kaya natin to, guys. But in just a bit, I'll be having a very special guest who will be joining me. She is an artist on the rise who shares her talent and creativity through her music. And recently, she put out her single Lutang, which has garnered over millions of streams across multiple platforms. So excited na ako na nandito siya para pag-usapan ang kanyang music, but also to get to know her even more. So everyone, please welcome to MYXclusive, Jikamarie! Woo! Hello, Jika, are you there? Hello? Oh no, I think medyo technical difficulty lang tayo, guys. It's okay. That really happens, It's a Wednesday. Feeling ko, we're all feeling a little bit, medyo weird kasi it's the middle of the week, but you can look at it as Wednesday na, guys. Hindi Wednesday pa lang, Wednesday na. It's okay. I think jikamarie will be joining us in just a bit. But hello to everyone who is watching us live dito sa aming platforms on Mix. Make sure to follow us wherever you are watching us right now because we have so many things that you guys can tune into all throughout the week. So make sure to follow us everywhere para updated kayong lahat sa mga ganap namin dito sa Mix. But I think jikamarie is back, so let's welcome her to MYXclusive, you guys. Woo!
Hey po. Hi guys.
There you go. Hi, jikamarie.
Hello po.
Hello. Thank you for joining us dito sa MYXclusive, jikamarie. Kumusta ka naman? How's life for you these days?
I'm doing good, I guess. I'm happy, although dahil pinagkakabalahan. I'm very happy and grateful. Yeah.
That's good. I think that's the attitude we all need, no? Kahit ang daming nangyayari, no? Understatement talaga yun. Feeling ko, we all go through our own personal things. But, happy and grateful na madami tayong pinagkakaabalahan these days. But ikaw ba, jikamarie, ano mga pinagkakaabalahan mo these days?
I'm busy with school. Yeah. Yes, I'm still doing school. For those that don't know. I'm in college. Yeah, so extra stressful.
Yeah.
Tapos yung mga work na mga sinushoot, ganyan. Tapos I still sinisingit ko pa sa time ko yung pagsulat ng kanta. Because aside from that being my work, it's still my hobby and my passion. Yeah.
Of course, no? Kailangan talaga i-balance, no? Lahat ng kailangan gawin. And you mentioned you're still in school. So if you don't mind me asking, anong year ka na and what course are you in school?
I'm taking BS Architecture and I'm in my 4th year.
No wonder ang dami mong ginagawa, no?
Yes
My
po.
goodness, Arky, that is not a joke. Workload-wise, no? Grabe talaga yung kailangan yung gawin, like plates and all. And 4th year ka na, so even more.
Yeah, grabe siya mag-demand ng oras.
Yeah. How has it been, no? Especially ngayon sa online setting then with like Arky and stuff. How has it been for you?
Parehong mahirap and parehong madali. Madali in a sense na hindi na kami nag-hand drawn na drafting kasi online naman. And mahirap kasi mas maikli yung timetable para gawin yung mga dapat i-comply. So mas puyat. Yeah.
Oo. Grabe, no? Grabe talaga yung mga give off, like hindi na kailangan mag like hand draw pero yung time like shorter
Yeah.
now, no? But I mean, to all the students out there, I know it's very difficult. But look at
Yeah.
jikamarie, balancing all of that with music pa, ang dami niyang ginagawa. So, school is still very important, you guys, no? I know, sobrang hirap. And ako, personally, hindi ko na-experience yung online school. So, I can imagine it's very intense nga, no? Kasi, syempre, ibang
Yeah.
setting talaga yan. But, the best of luck to you, of course, jikamarie, with school.
Thank
Malapit
you
na.
po.
Malapit na. So, kayang-kaya mo yan. It's gonna be exciting. So, is this something you're gonna pursue talaga, architecture?
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
ironic, no? Kasi I
Mm-mm.
wrote my song in hopes of
Mhm.
pursuing music as a career and abandoning that kasi nga
Mhm.
kapagod, grabe yung demands niya. Emotionally, physically,
Oo.
mentally, grabe.
True.
Pero
Oo.
parang nai-inlove ulit ako sa architecture ngayon eh.
Oh,
And
that's
as of
good.
now, I don't plan on abandoning it. Yeah, I
Mhm.
still wanna
Oh.
pursue it. Yeah.
That's good. At least, no? Kasi, yeah, I mean, I can imagine nga kasi ang dami talagang kailangan gawin, especially for
Yeah.
architecture. So, I totally get yung parang ayoko na, like, ayoko na talaga gawin to. But that's nice na parang na-renew yung love mo, no, for archi and architecture. So, that's really cool. And I wish you the best of luck. I
Thank you
always
po.
found architecture super cool. So, I mean, that's super exciting kasi malapit na. So, go,
Yes,
jikamarie.
thank
But
you po.
also with music, no, kailangan mo din i-balance yan. That's also a
Yeah.
big part of your life ba. So, ikaw ba, like for all the students out there, no, na syempre may mga passion din yung mga ibang students. Ikaw ba, anong secret mo to balancing everything? If meron.
Secret? I don't know. Siguro kasi, I don't think there is any secret or like hack. Siguro
Mhm.
talagang
Mhm.
nagkataon lang na I love everything that I'm doing. Like,
That's good.
I'm
Oh.
funny and I always express, I
Mhm.
hate school, but I actually
Mm-mm.
love it. And
Mm-mm.
yeah, I
Yeah.
love also
Gets ko
music.
yan.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Ayun po.
Feeling
So
ko
yun
lahat
lang, siguro
tayo.
that's what keeps me
Mhm.
going. Ganun.
For sure. And normal lang naman yun eh. Like for all students, we've all said I hate school
Yeah.
talaga. Pero ginagawa pa rin natin kasi we see the importance of it, no? And it's
Yes.
nice nga na, yung mga ginagawa mo is really something that you love and something you're passionate about. But speaking of music nga, since first time mo dito sa Mix, I would love to get to know more about kung paano ka ba nagsimula with music. So do you remember yung parang earliest memory mo of music na parang na-in love ka with music? Kasi ako, like, when I was growing up, music was a big part of my life then. So, ikaw ba? Like, do you remember, like, certain artists or moments in your life na parang, music is such a big part of your life?
As a child po, I've always been musically inclined because
Mm.
sure ko lang din, my mom and
Mm-mm.
dad, they met in a band nung college. Like
Cute! Oo.
yeah, sana all. Diba? My
Oo.
mom was the my mom was the vocalist and my
Oo.
dad was the lead guitarist in their band.
Mm-mm.
Tapos,
Mm-mm.
ayun, they've always been inclined with music. Tapos, even when they had me, and my siblings, ultimo
Mhm.
sa sinapupunan, nagpapatugtog si mami ng, ng music. Like, yun po yung
Mm.
talagang ginagawa niya. Tapos, hanggang sa paglaki
Mm.
namin, na-expose kami sa music na tinutugtog nila and
Mhm.
pinapakinggan. Tapos, naging
Mhm.
influence ko rin siya somehow
Mm.
sa
Mm.
pagsulat ko at saka sa pakikinig ko rin ng music.
Wow! Shout out to your parents. So, grabe yung story nila. First of all, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Being able to meet there pa talaga. Tapos music being a part of your life na din. I can understand kung bakit nga parang gusto mo din siyang gawin na career, no? Kasi it's
Yes.
always been with you ever since talaga nung bata ka pa lang. But do you remember yung mga maybe influences or maybe artists that you were listening to growing up na parang opened your eyes talaga to music?
Basing on my parents, since lagi ko nga po naririnig yung music nila, my dad is a big fan of Eraserheads.
Of
So, isa
course,
sila sa
yes.
biggest
Oo.
influence ko.
Mm.
On the other hand naman, my mom is a big fan of Guns N' Roses. So, parang
Cute!
magkaibang flavor
Oo.
ng band. So,
Rock.
yun po yung mga
Oo.
influence ko. But as I grew
Mm.
up, especially nung teenage years ko, talagang big fan ako ng mga big pop artists din. Like, especially One Direction. I was
Oh
a
my
big Directioner.
Me too!
Wait, really?
Yeah? Sino bias mo? Well, bias.
Harry ever
Oh my
since.
gosh, Harry Styles. Ako si Zayn, so biggest heartbreak of my life. So, you
Yeah,
already know.
yeah.
Gusto ko yung One Direction. Oh, yeah, and I can understand kasi diba pag, when you grow up, like, umiiba talaga yung mga ano natin like tastes, 'di ba? In
Yeah.
music. So you mentioned One Direction. Are there any other artists then inspired you parang to create music then?
The biggest, like, my
Mhm.
biggest inspiration right now, like, ng
Mhm.
artist in songwriting and in
Mhm.
musicality is BTS. Like, sobrang lalim ng musicality nila, and
I'm freaking out. I love BTS so much.
me
Okay.
too. I'm stopping myself from freaking out kasi they inspire me so much. Like, their
Mhm.
message is so deep. Like, I wish people
Mhm.
would let go of their prejudice and think about how much of an icon, an image, and an influence BTS is, especially
Mhm.
in music. Like, grabe yung
Mhm.
musicality nila, yung message
Mhm.
nila, yung lyricism, and
Mhm.
how they bring flavor to it by through
Mm.
production and arrangement.
Mm.
And it inspired me a lot kasi po, share
Mhm.
ko lang din, like,
Hmm.
I've
Go
always
lang.
been writing songs since I was 16. Pero
Mhm.
grabe na fuel lalo yung passion ko for music and
Mhm.
songwriting when I discovered BTS. Kasi
Mhm.
I discovered them in the pandemic, before the
Mhm.
Dynamite era. And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I've always heard about them, but
Mhm.
I didn't think that they had this, meron pala silang tinatagong ganitong musicality,
Discography?
tsaka yung discography
Oh,
nila, like, walang
that's so
tapon,
true.
grabe. Yes,
Oo.
yun
That is
po.
so true. I super relate to you kasi same tayo ng timeline, no, in army life. Actually, yeah, before also Dynamite, that's when I really parang got into BTS talaga. And I totally agree nga, yung parang may mga prejudice nga yung mga tao, no. Especially like, for, also towards army, eh. They think na gusto natin sila kasi
Yeah,
ang gwapo nila, ganyan. I mean, that's a very big part of it. But also, kasi ang galing nila as artists overall, di ba?
yeah,
And I super agree with their whole musicality nga, yung discography nila is it's really, really, really good. As in,
yes.
if you get over the language of, obviously, the language barrier, di ba? If you really get over that, you will really hear yung parang
Yes.
messaging talaga nila and the way that they express all of this messaging through the music talaga. And I love that that was
Yes.
a big driving force para sa'yo, no, jikamarie. I'm also super freaking out. I love BTS, obviously, so, so much. But this is always a question I have to ask. Who is your bias to BTS before we talk more, of course?
This
Go on.
this is so far the hardest question that I've been
Yeah,
asked.
that's true. I relate.
So, okay
Mm-mm.
lang ba pag-usapan? Baka kasi ma-distract ako masyado to keep talking about
No,
BTS.
go
Anyway,
lang. This is normal.
the
Go
the
lang.
first member that I
Mm.
noticed was
Mm.
RM. But right now,
Mm.
my bias switches from Suga to J-Hope.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yes. We are Hyunline enthusiasts over
Yes,
here.
yes, very
I
much.
love it. Ako din. I mean, my ultimate forever is Jungkook, but then ako RM din. Siya yung parang other bias ko. So, I totally
Yeah.
relate to you, Jiko Marie. And syempre, I mean, this is something that makes us happy, no? So, I love
Yes.
that they were a big part din sa music journey mo. Pero sabi mo kanina that you started making music or writing music nung 16 ka pa lang. So, do you remember what inspired you to start writing your own music? And ano yung mga themes na, sinusulat mo dati? Was it like love? Well, love. Or like, ano, mga teenage problems yung mga ganun at 16 years old?
I don't think I've shared this with my followers
Mhm.
yet kasi I share a lot with my followers.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Um, the very first time that I considered writing songs, and the first song that I wrote was because of
Mhm.
a school contest ng buwan ng wika.
Oh, oo.
Parang may contest na may representative per section. Tapos my
Mm-mm.
classmate told me, "Uy, sali ka sa writing
Mhm,
contest." And I was like,
mm-mm,
I have no experience on writing, but you know what?
mhm,
Let's try it. And
mhm.
yeah, we won. Nung time na
Ay,
yun po. I
taray.
think the
Shoutout sa
title,
classmate mo.
yes, yes.
Oo. The title of the song was, and what was it about? What was it like writing yung kanta?
I think the theme that month was
Mhm.
patriotism yata, or love for
Oh,
the country.
wow.
Yeah. Parang ang
Oo,
title
oo.
yata is Ako'y Pilipino. Very very basic,
Ay,
very predictable.
oo.
Pero yeah, it's the
Their
first
love for the
song.
country.
Yes.
Talaga. So from there, how did you turn it into parang writing your own songs then? So, syempre may mga certain interests ka, no, as a songwriter and also inspirations as a songwriter. So, how did it evolve from yung competition na yun hanggang where you are now?
Um After that
Mhm.
competition, parang na-realize ko, oh, I can write songs. I mean, anyone can
Mhm,
write
mhm.
songs naman, di ba? But I was
Mhm.
like, oh, I can write songs din pala. And then I started writing more
Mhm.
about my personal experience. Because I feel like, yung mga songwriters, parang usually doon naman nag-start, diba? Like, personal
Mhm.
experience mo, personal
Yeah.
sentiments. Because it's
Mm.
easier to emulate.
True.
Tapos, as time went on, and talagang lalo kong na-in-love to songwriting, I'm
Mhm.
practicing, until now, I'm practicing writing about things that I didn't personally experience. So, kahit di ko pa
Oh.
na-experience, either
Mhm.
like from a movie, or
Mhm,
like a
mhm.
story, or like any plot, I try to write a
Mhm.
song about it and see if it
Oh.
works or if people connect
Mm.
to it. Para
Oh.
ma-expand din yung
Mhm.
flavor ng music ko, hindi lang limited sa kung ano yung personal experience ko.
Mm. No, true yan. Especially ngayon kasi 'di ba malapit na mag 2 years na nasa bahay tayo. And syempre our experience has been very limited in terms of life
Yeah.
experience outside 'di ba and relating to other people. So I can imagine nga, especially for songwriters, madami nga nagsasabi na they turn to of course mga movies or series ganyan. So ikaw ba, Jika Marie, ano ba yung most random parang thing, movie, show, I don't know, or story na parang na-inspire ka para magsulat ng isang kanta?
Ano po ba which song? Like any song or like
Any song, or
different?
anything that made you want to write something.
This is embarrassing to admit, but since I'm shameless,
Go!
I'm gonna admit it. Na ang dami kong songs na that are
Mhm.
based around fan fictions that I've read.
Oh my God, I love that.
Parang
That's so
ginagawa kong
great.
soundtrack
Oo.
ng
Ah,
fanfiction na binabasa ko or like story, ganun. Kaya
oo.
movie,
I
like yung mga OTP ko,
mhm,
ganun, ginagawan ko
mm. I love it. Mga
ginagawan ko ng,
AU, ganyan. Hello.
yes,
Like,
AU.
I mean, I don't really get what you mean. Kasi sometimes when you're reading it, you can really feel like it's a movie and kulang na lang talaga yung
Yeah.
soundtrack, 'di ba? So I love na, you've gotten inspiration from those as well. Kasi ako, I mean, I can't write songs, so the fact that you can, tapos ginagawa mo yun because, of the fanfiction you read, it's really cool. So I love that. And I love that you're able to share that with us, keep doing your thing. Be honest, be authentic. That's always super important. And it's also really exciting because you're also really young, no? Dami mo pa pwedeng gawin with your music, especially. And you recently were able to sign with Warner Music Philippines. So, what was that like for you? Finally be able to do that, and being able to share your music with other people, no?
Honestly, until now, it's not sinking in. Like, as
Mm-mm.
cliche as it sounds, like, hindi pa talaga siya nagsisink in sa akin. Like, every day that I wake up, like, oh,
Oh.
I'm a Warner artist. Kasi syempre, when you say Warner Music, it's
Mm-mm.
such a big and well-known and very familiar label. Like, when I think of
Mm-mm.
Warner Music, I think of my favorite musicians that are under
Mm-mm.
it. And to
Mm-mm.
be part of it too, in such a short period of time, nakaka-overwhelm. Nakakakilig din, syempre.
Mm-mm.
Ayun.
Mm, I'm sure. And it's really exciting nga kasi mas magiging malawak na yung audience mo, of course, being able to
Yeah.
share it, no? Share your music with others. But, big place or big part then of your journey is TikTok. You share a lot of stuff there
Yes.
with a lot of your followers. So you've been growing your audience then. And your newest single, Lutang, no? You also shared parang yung demo ng
Yeah.
yung kantang to on TikTok. So, do you still remember kung paano ba nagsimula yung kantang to? Like, where did it come from? What inspired it? And what was it like really piecing the whole thing together?
So, the pandemic was a really big part in the creation of Lutang kasi
Mhm.
kakastart lang ng online class noon. I was in my third
Mm,
year pa lang last year.
mm.
I just finished submitting a plate. Tas sobrang pagod ko, sobrang drain ko.
Yeah,
Mentally, emotionally,
lahat
physically,
na.
sobrang
Oo.
pagod.
Mm.
Tapos parang sa sobrang pagod ko, parang nasusuya na rin ako sa architecture nung time na yun. Like, I can't do
Ah,
this anymore. Like, should I quit this? Tas I gave myself the choice to choose between architecture or pursuing music as a career. Kasi at the time, talagang lalo akong nai-inlove sa music and
mm,
songwriting nung time na yun. So I was like,
mm,
I was asking myself like, should I abandon this architecture
mm,
and pursue music like
mm,
professionally? I was
mm.
choosing, it was not just that, like I was choosing between practicality and my passion. So
Yeah, which
it's
is
not
always
a
hard.
very, it's a very
Oh,
hard
ang
choice.
hirap
And
nun. Mm,
ang lungkot kasi I know that I'm not the only one experiencing that. Like, I feel like it's a very common thing for young Filipinos and for just in general Filipinos to experience kasi nga, we have to prioritize nga yung security natin, ng family natin. So, it feels selfish to pursue your passion, lalo na kung art-based siya, di ba? So, ayun, nung nasulat ko yun, I was like, I can't choose between architecture and music. So, I would rather not choose. I would rather float. Like, literal. So, yun yung naging concept ng kanta. Ayun.
And that's such a real thing kasi feeling ko lahat tayo, we all go through that, especially at that time in your life, no, third year, fourth year college, parang you always think, is this life? Like, ito ba talaga yun? Diba? Parang,
Daming
is this
questioning.
what? Ito ba talaga yung buhay? Like, am I really gonna do this when I wanna pursue this? And I totally agree. A lot of Filipino young people go through the same thing na iniisip din nila, it's hard to pursue something in art and all of that. Buti nga now, it's better, I can imagine, compared to before, even more, diba? Yung time ng parents natin, it's a little bit better now talaga, no? So this is something that a lot of people can really relate to, which is why I think, no, nung na-post mo yung demo of song on TikTok, ang dami nagsasabi na you should release it, no? So what was it like for you, no, Jika, when you posted it? Tapos ang dami nagsasabi you should release the whole thing, ganyan.
Actually po, di ba, syempre, as I previously mentioned, I wrote the song to let out or like emulate my frustration. And nung nasulat ko siya and pinost ko sa TikTok, just to share it with my followers, ako, like, a majority of me is like satisfied na doon kasi na-express ko na yung frustration ko.
Yes.
I was ready to proceed with life as it is. Tapos nung pinost ko yun, kinukulit ako ng mga followers ko na i-release ko daw, ganyan. Eh ako naman, parang naawa ako sa kanila kasi they really love the song and para lang mapakinggan nila ulit, they have to navigate through my TikTok profile. Eh, everyday ako nagpo-post sa TikTok. So, ang hirap hanapin. They have to scroll so far through my profile. So, ayun.
Yan ang considerate, guys. Napaka-considerate ni jikamarie. For you talaga, di ba? For everyone na said na, you should post there and release the whole thing. Thank God, no, for all of the people na nag-comment na kailangan mo i-release. Kasi na-release mo talaga ngayon. And now we can all hear it, no? Especially kasi pag TikTok, syempre alam naman natin, all of our FYP, syempre that's curated to whatever you're into sa TikTok. So now, more people can listen to yung song mo nga. And of course, the people who commented, di na sila mahihirapan na hanapin yung kanta. And now, we have Lutang available for everyone. And sabi mo nga, you weren't really planning to release the whole song, no? But what was it like na nung, it's finally out here, na narinig na namin yung kanta mo, and we can, really relate to the whole thing?
I'm half happy and half sad. Half happy kasi na let out ko yung frustrations ko and people are listening to my sentiment. Iba kasi yung satisfaction na naglabas ka ng sentiment tapos may tumatanggap at may nakikinig. So, yun yung part of me that is happy. And the part of me that is sad is because alam kong malungkot yung tema nung kanta tapos ang daming nakaka-relate. Like, na-realize ko like, oh, why is this such a common thing for so many of us? Like, nalungkot ako like kasi, like, buti sana kung ako lang or like konti lang naka-experience. But for a lot of people to experience the same frustration na na-experience ko when I wrote that song, it's sad to think about that we're all exhausted. Like, we're all tired, Ayun.
That is true. Oo nga, parang siyang internal battle talaga, no? Na, it's really happy nga na you're able to share it with everyone. Parang nakikinig sila sa lahat ng frustration mo and, of course, sentiments. But the fact nga na a lot of people are able to relate to it, it's also really sad. Actually, now that I think about it. Kasi, like I said, it's very common, no? A lot of people do feel this way, especially ngayon. In the last 2 years of our life, nung ang dami nangyari, pero wala din nangyari at the same time, if you know that feeling. You're kind of like, I feel like I'm stuck in a loop, ganyan. A lot of people feel that way talaga. But thank God, no, jikamarie, for your song that, helps people realize na we all are going through the same thing. And we can find comfort in that then, diba? Na parang same tayo na. this kind of sucks right now, but hopefully it will get better. And not hopefully, it will
Yes.
get better. So we're so excited, Jika Marie, na you're able to release this song. Pero after this, I'm sure madami na ding excited sa lahat ng gagawin mo in the future, especially after the song. So, what else can we expect coming from you? Ano pwede namin abangan from you?
Hmm. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this,
Oh.
but I'm just gonna say this. There is a lot for you to expect. Like, lahat ng ina-anticipate nyo, I'm
Mm.
not gonna directly say it's not gonna come from my mouth, but lahat ng ina-anticipate nyo, it's coming.
Gusto ko
Just to be
yun.
safe, but at the same time, alam nyo na kung alam nyo na.
I love that. Gusto ko yun. It's not a denial, but also not an
Yeah, but
admission
it's
of
also
anything.
not, ano.
Yes, I love it. Gusto ko ano siya, there's really something no to look forward to, and that's the most important thing. So we're so excited, jikamarie. Pero for now, syempre, isi-stream muna namin ang Lutang. So guys, sa lahat na nanood
Yes,
ng
thank you
exclusive
so
interview
much.
na to, if you haven't yet, make sure to listen to Jikamarie's newest single. It's called Lutang. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. And you can also check out the super cute lyric video. I saw it's on
Yes.
YouTube then, guys. So make sure to check that out. But before I let you go, Gika Marie, may message ka ba sa lahat na nanonood, but also to everyone who's been supporting you and listening to your music?
I just want to say a big, big, big shout out and thank you to my followers, Mahika. Like that's the name they assigned for themselves.
Oh,
Mahika.
cute.
Like Mahika's in Majika. It's cute. Yeah.
Oh, it's so smart.
Yeah,
Really.
they're really
Oo.
clever. Thank you
Mm-mm.
guys so much for the
Mm.
appreciation, for listening to my songs, for appreciating everything that I'm doing. You guys are the reason that I am here and my platform is amplified. My achievements are your achievements. You helped me get here. Thank you so much. Please keep supporting me. Lahat ng endeavors ko, kasama ko kayo dyan sa accomplishment na yan. And I'm sure that you guys will be excited for everything that will be coming. And of course, I also want to thank my family and friends who have backed me up through everything that I've gone through and are still backing me up. And of course, I want to thank God for this opportunity and He gave me this platform to share my message and my sentiments and be, kind of like a voice for other young people like me. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you po.
Oh, I love that. Jikamarie, you have such a strong sense of self-awareness, which is so rare at
Thank you
your
so
age.
much.
So I love that. Keep doing your thing, no? Just keep, being honest, authentic, and it's just your thing. You should be able to share that with the
Thank you
world, and
so
also
much.
continue to share your talent with us, of course, through architecture, but also through music.
Yes
So
po.
once again, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to listen to Jika Marie's newest single. It's called Lutang, available on multiple digital streaming platforms. But thank you so much, Jika Marie, for joining us dito sa
Thank you
Mix
po. Thank you,
today.
Ate Sam. I had so much
Thank you,
fun.
thank you. Oh, I had so much fun too. Diba? Parang army friends just catching up. I love it. And I
Yes.
was with you, army friend today, you guys. I'm super happy. But thank you so
Yes.
much as well to everyone
Thank you
who tuned
po.
in to this exclusive interview. And maraming salamat din once again to Jika Marie. This has been Sam with 2 M's and Jika Marie. Thanks, guys.